Good morning, Kindle Kids. Welcome to your Tuesday, January 19th. And to let you know, this day in history, back in 1977, we had snow in Miami, Florida. First time that it ever happened, and the last time probably, unless we see weather even crazier here. But to let you know what was going on with the jet stream, we normally see way up here in the Northeast, came much farther south, and put a light coating of snow in Miami. Well, people in Miami really didn't know what to do. They're not used to any snowfall, and they were kind of beside themselves. While we here in the Northeast, we're kind of born for winter and know exactly what goes on with that and the misery that it can ensue sometimes. But I honestly am missing some of the snow today. We had our first coating in a long time. We'll get a chance to talk about the weather coming up in a little bit and see if there's more to come. But until then, let's put our hands over our hearts, find the flag in the room, and please rise for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Well, guess what, kids? Let's talk about food. Well, today we have a tuna sandwich or mozzarella sticks with sauce, roll, corn, applesauce, and milk. For today's announcement, I actually have the little kind of fun fact of the day outside of the Miami snow happening after we got a chance to talk about the menu. Well, guess what? Found out while I was looking up images of cans of tuna that apparently we actually had a major issue with tuna fish back in the 1980s where the three major suppliers of canned tuna fish conspired together to price fix and ran kind of a version of like a three-company monopoly. Really kind of crazy, but it was actually Starkist Tuna along with Chicken of the Sea and Bumblebee Tuna that ran this kind of illegal operation. And what was really crazy about it is it involved a investigation by the Department of Justice where Chicken of the Sea ratted out Bumblebee Tuna and Starkist. So if you ever want to, bite into that tuna fish sandwich, you got to think about the corruption involved in the 1980s in the tuna fish racket. I mean, that's a really interesting fact that I would have never known had I not looked that up. Anyways, let's talk finally about that weather. What's going on with weather today? Well, guess what? We are looking at a regular kind of forecast for today and Thursday where the temperature is going to plummet tomorrow. So we're looking at a high of only 27 degrees tomorrow with a little peak of sun, but otherwise it's going to be relatively gray. But I did look further into the forecast for what it looks like it's going to be for the month. And yes, the temperatures are going to finally come down into the 20s, and that means that we're likely to see more snow like today. But like today, we're not likely to see much more than quick sets of flurries and maybe an inch or two here and there. So there's nothing in the forecast for heavy snowfall yet. That could easily change, but the snow finally is coming for the winter. So prepare a little bit for that. But for today, we should have a good amount of recess time out there. Watch out for those colder temperatures and make sure that you are dressing appropriately, especially as the temperatures drop even further. So make sure you got those warmer hats, those heavier jackets, gloves or mittens, and real winter boots that can withstand a little bit of that wet ground. All right, guys, let's end our announcements on the proper note, that Kendall mission statement. The mission of the Kendall Central School District to provide the knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes needed by students to live responsibly and to compete successfully in today's and tomorrow's world. Well, I hope you guys had a really relaxing long weekend. Glad to see everybody back, and remember to stay colorful, Kendall.